right, good morning, traders. See if we can't get Hal online here. All right, let's see what's happening. Yeah, SPY pulling down some. Looks like we're probably going to continue to sell off. Let's see, what do we got for numbers? Personal income for July. It's higher. Interesting. Oh, the Philly Fed president said there's some evidence that this inflationary pressure may not be so transitory. Oh, really? You don't say. Let's see, Powell's remarks will be live streamed at 10 a.m. So we're going to have basically the same type of deal as yesterday. We're probably going to see a sell-off right here in the beginning of the market. I'm not planning on trading anything right off the bat. VIXY with a little gap down. Annie with a little volume. Alright, let's just do some scans here. See what we got going on. SPRT. Oh, Nero. Nero's back alive. Interesting. Hal, you there?
Hey,
Hal,
Ben, can you hear me?
there you are. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I was putting my headphones in.
Man, what do we got going on this morning? It's looking like
SPRT closed yesterday at 19, opened up at 50.
Yeah, I see that. It's at 55. Nasty. See,
Yeah,
Nero's
so
on a bit of an uptrend.
yeah.
See, a couple of things moved up in pre-market.
Neuro, SPRT, and NNA are the only thing that I'm looking at.
Yeah,
NNA is kind of a flat line though. I don't know what it wants to do, but definitely Neuro and SPRT.
Let's see, they're doing NNA's doing a merger.
Yeah.
Which is good news. You can get some pops off that, but like you said, it's just kind of going sideways. It's in a bit of a triangle. Bam, there we go. CMI is looking better than Neuro. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking we're gonna drop on everything right out the gate. We're waiting on Jerome Powell's comments at 10 a.m. As I started the stream here before you guys got on the audio here, I was reading some of the PR on the SPY, and one of the Fed's, old Harkin, said that inflation may not be so transitory. It's like,
Yeah.
I've been saying that. How can you call it transitory when you don't know if it's transitory? Because that all it means is transition. So, eh, I think we're going to drop here at the at market open.
Where's the SPY at? Is it
Uh,
still?
they're not great. They're just kind of hanging out there looking ugly.
Yeah, I think it's gonna retest those highs, which is what I
Nah,
wanted for that VIXY, so I can get back in a little bit lower.
it ain't gonna test them highs. Go look at the market watch. The market watch is all red. If
It's
you want
done
to
this
get,
before.
yeah, but it's Friday. We got, like I said, the Fed thing that's happening at 10. Jerome Powell, man, a lot of traders and investors are gonna be sitting on the sidelines here at market open.
One Life said nobody knows nothing. Daniel B said Nancy Pelosi is pregnant with Joe Biden, and I think it will affect the stock market in a good way.
I don't know about that, but it is affecting me right now, and I wish you had never put that image in my head. Melt my brain right now. CEMI actually looks like a head and shoulders right now. If it don't start breaking up, that's gonna be a head and shoulders pattern.
All right.
Hmm. And Neuro's got a nice uptrend started. That's way off the uptrend. If it comes back down to 1275, I may look for something on that. But I think everything's going to drop here at market open. And then we're going to have a slow curl around rebound.
Yeah, SPRT has lost what $10, so I don't think that's. I mean, it'll take a lot of pushing to get it back up there.
I ain't touching SPRT. It's ran to $55, man. This thing's ran too much. It could. I did see some of the apes are talking about this is a squeeze, a short squeeze that they're trying to do. So I don't know. At this point, I think they may just be trying to take credit for anything that pops up.
Yeah. NNA.
BBIG is all right. A little higher
Yeah,
floor.
I looked at that one. It just couldn't hold the scanner.
Oh, TCAT. Where's you opening up, TCAT?
Yeah,
So,
TCAT. It's too much already moving. TCAT usually moves well when it's the only thing moving.
nah, man. It's breaking this triangle today, maybe. It's over the 200-day moving average right now. It's going to open above it.
Mm-hmm. It's been running for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So I'm looking for a pullback on TCAT
Nah, man.
above the 200.
Nah, man. This thing ran. These 2-3 days is nothing, man. Look how it ran from $3 to 75 in the past. This is going to pop up to probably about 25, maybe 20. No, I'll say 20, not 25. If the market doesn't dump here at the beginning.
Yeah, that's gonna happen on a Friday. All this profit on a Friday, man.
Yeah, it's a hot pre-market for a Friday. There's a lot of pops and rips. That's why I'm thinking now they're gonna get everybody all warm and fuzzy and feeling inside, ready for market open, and then it's gonna be dump, and then everybody's feelings are gonna be hurt for the weekend.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. One Life TCAT's previous day says it'll fade today. That's what I was thinking too.
Well, the triangle since March says that it's breaking out today.
It's been breaking out. It's had what 5 days of breakout. It needs to
It,
rest.
that's not breaking out. It was just testing the downtrend of the triangle. That's just part of the consolidation. The real move hasn't happened yet on TCAP.
Man, let me go look at this TCAT volume, see how this volume story is.
It's got a beautiful triangle. I
I
mean,
mean,
it starts from March and goes all the way till now, and it's above the 200. It's gonna open above the 200, above the triangle. This thing's showing bullish, showing real bullish.
so on the 24th, it had 80 million shares traded on it in that day. The 25th, it had almost 80 million traded again. The 26th, it had 57 million traded on it. So the volume is going down on it. So I think it's gonna fade.
The volume was going down because it was hitting resistance. Now it's over the resistance. It's telling you, it's a triangle. It's
All
pushing.
right.
It's pushing right now. It's almost up to 1250.
It's pre-market. Anything can push during pre-market.
Go VIXY. Yeah, I am ready for VIXY to go too. But VIXY is going to be a slow swing. More than likely, the market's not going to drop straight down. If it does,
Ooh, ooh, it got back down. Yes, I like that. I'm gonna collect around that 20, bro. If it can get down to that 20, that's where I'm looking.
it ain't getting down to 20. It's not happening, man. Look at the market watch. It is red across all the market except for Amazon and CRM and JP Morgan. That's it. There's 3 green stocks on the day. Good morning, Lori. Oh yeah, TCAT's still ripping 1270. It's almost the 13. Oh, there goes the dog.
Uh-oh. PRFX popping up on my scanner. Very low volume though. Does it have any news?
PRFX. I
It
like
doesn't
it.
have any real news, so I'll just have to wait and see if it can beat these other ones out. But for right now, I just want to see SPRT fail.
Yeah. If
Wait, it's
it,
already failing. Never mind.
yeah. I was gonna say it should be felon.
Nero took a little dump on people.
Yeah, man. TCAT's the one that's moving. It's up to 1280 now.
I wouldn't touch it.
I'm gonna buy it right out the gate.
BBIG, BBIG jumped up there through the top. It's moving
Oh
slow.
yeah, nice.
360.
Let's see where's it.
PRFX just broke over the VWAP. See if it can get some consolidation. It has
Okay.
some. Looks like it has some. On the 15-minute, it has a couple of wicks though. So I would be questionable about those wicks, but it does have a top of the 360 to break. So
Yeah,
it's 20 cents away.
it's in a triangle. There's triangles everywhere. I see triangles.
No, Ben isn't in TCAT. He's he said it's been in TCAT since he thinks it'll go to 25.
No, I'm not jumping in a pre-market. I think the whole market's gonna drop here at market open.
Yeah.
I said TCAT will rip if the market doesn't drop straight down.
Yeah.
I'm not getting in anything in pre-market. Man, pre-market versus market open, it's like a bipolar butch lesbian, man. You know, they're all nice sometimes, and then sometimes they just destroy you. And then all of a sudden market open happens and it's like, oh yeah, let's go have some tea. Just getting canceled because of that one. Oh yeah, it's still running. It's gonna break 13, run to 15 probably. I like Neuro coming back down. Come on back down to that trend line. All right, well, we got 2 minutes. I guess we should break off here and get ready to go. AEHL just popped back over $3.
All right.
You there, man? Did you die on me?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. I just ran to the restroom real quick.
but I was saying we got a minute left. I guess we'd better split off here and get ready to go.
All right, man. Deuces.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
All right. Peace.
All right. So we will see what happens here. Nice. This is breaking out right, trying to break out right now, but let's see. The 200 days at 382, so it's got to break 382 before it can run. TCAT more than likely is probably going to have a pullback here at market open. We got 10 seconds. Good morning, Lauren. I didn't know if I said good morning to you, but we'll see what happens. Here we go. Hey, Orlando's in the building. Oh, look here. TCAT come up testing 13. I want to jump in this thing. Let's see if it's a Q. I don't think I want to jump in it way up here, but oh, it starts breaking 13. I'm going. Starting to break 13 there. All over the place. So we may get hung up here. I might have screwed the pooch on this. We'll see. I only went 30 shares. Going light on it so that way I got some room here. I may add here. Neuro coming down. PBIG trying to push up. CMI still looks like a possible head and shoulders. What's that 200 at? 200's at 1130. Starting to get some buying, trying to push it back above 1250. Yeah. Oh yeah, 1250 is good support. I'm gonna add. Cause right back here was this peak. And 1250 right across there. So if that 1250 can hold up, then this could continue to rip, and it's trying. Oh, I just started watering. Let's see if you can stay above 1250 here. And dropping a little bit. We got both of these. Yeah, we got the 10-day adaptive here and the VWAP right here as well. That's why I added more, because there's a lot of support right here, but it may not hold it, especially if the market starts dropping. There it goes. So it is trying to hold up 1250. We got, what we got? A minute left on this candle. you pulling back down more. Let's see, SPY's popping up so far. Also got some support right across here at 12.25. Alright, let's see if we push back up here. This possibly could be a double bottom. Unless it turns red and starts pushing down lower. But if it can push green. No, look like it's going to push down there. Cracked through 2 resistance areas so far. Let's see, Neuro's basically got to break 14. It could start running CEMI. Selling off at the moment, a little downtrend there. TCAT coming down the 12, but that 40's right there, so I'm going to give it a shot to try to hold above 12. PRFX, that one's coming back down at the moment. Do want to keep that one on watch. ABVC with a little pop up. NNA, that's going to run into 200 at 350. RNA, ooh. Interesting. I'm going on this. I like the way this is moving. Breaking the downtrend. It's going to try to test 10. TCAT moving back up to, yeah, there we go. We're getting bought up off that bottom. That's what I wanted to see there. Ooh, RNXT just got rocked. That was pushing up so nicely, and now getting slammed back down. So I'm in at 972. Might add 20 here. That's what I think about it. It's a very low float IPO. TCAT coming back up to 1260, trying to get back above that 1250 line. That's what I'm talking about, TCAT. Show me something. See the top of that 823. So the lowest that'll be is TCAT pushing back to 13. TCAT breaks 13 here, it's on. We're testing right now. That's still dropping. Looks like it may be getting halted to the downside. That's alright. Alright, T-Cat. Alright. Oh yeah. I'll get to you on that email in a little bit here today. RGBP on a rip. Oops. Alright, come on. Where's that break of 13? This could go either way on TCAT. What's SPY doing? SPY had to push up, but still going sideways. Nothing crazy out of that yet. VIXY has pulled back down as the SPY is pushing up. RNXT is halted, and it could continue to sell off. I'm going to give it a shot, though, as it has sold off pretty hard already, and it has support right across that $8 area. So I don't think it's going to gap down. I don't know. We'll see. I'm risking a little bit on RNXT, though. Oh, CMI just broke that downtrend, so nice breakout there. TCAT is coming back down to this support line. It needs to hold that support line. We don't want it dropping back below this candle, and it's coming close. What was this? Let's see, the SPY dumping? Yeah, the SPY's getting ready to dump. That's gonna, this might ruin this play. This might ruin this play. There we go. Buyer's trying to push us back again. So we have some strong support below here that's held so far because of these long wicks. Buyers coming in and pushing it back up over that support area every time. It's a good sign, but we need to see it break 13 soon. We don't want to see it getting held up at 13 much longer. Damn little gnat in here. I think I got him. Hey, get that stupid. Hate gnats. So annoying. See Neuro dumping. CMI getting pushed down some there too. TCAT is struggling. Fed's bullers said they'd like to taper now. Woo! Get ready. Get ready. If Jerome Powell says something about tapering, that they're gonna do it. It's gonna get ugly. Market's turned green so far, but that was 839. This should be about out of that halt. Alright, TCAT's got 30 seconds. RNXT. Hey, look at that. It actually gapped up out of the halt. Let's see if sellers keep coming in or if the buyers start coming in. Okay, buyers starting to come back in the RNXT, so that's nice. It's nice to see. We want to see them continue to push up. See a candle break back over this $9 area. Hold on, guys. Give me. I don't know. TCAT needs to push up here. Get back over 1250. We don't want to see it start getting rejected there. Same thing, RNXT needs to get back over 850. If this cracks below this 825, it's probably done. Yeah, it's looking ugly. Just fell on the continue to break. Yeah, indecision there, followed by a red candle. See if 8 can hold up. If 8 can't hold up, I gotta get out. I'm getting 8 up on this as it is. A little fake out breakout on this triangle here. You get back above 8. Where am I in it? I didn't realize how high I was in this. So TCAT still getting rejected at 13. Damn, what is going on with this? Why is this dropping so hard? See, they were priced at 825 for the IPO, so I mean this is pretty much the bottom price should be for it, but it just could continue to sell off. SPY's still pushing up. I failed this too long. But this should be the bottom. I mean, it's a lot of support that this thing has cracked through. I would expect at least this 8 to hold up somewhat for a little bit. There you go. Starting to try to hold up 8. Oh, T-Cat, what are you doing? Oh, God. We're getting a big wedge on T-Cat. So this consolidation is going to go one or two ways. Y'all know how this works. We're either going to have a breakout here soon on T-Cat, or we're going to have a sell-off. Have to keep a close eye on it. Okay, RNXT is still holding up 8. Neuro not doing much. CEMI is still slowly climbing, but just running into a lot of resistance. SBT, nothing there. NNA curling over. PRFX, that's selling off. I'll take all those off. I don't like any of those. I lost my position. Where am I? Okay, here we go. Can you hold up here, T-Cat? See, SPRT is the top gainer. That's an acquisition. That ain't gonna do anything. The SPY's still pushing up. And T-Cat's starting to crack. I'm gonna have to get out of T-Cat here if it doesn't hold up. This is kind of the opposite of what I thought was going to happen here at market open. Yeah, push back up in that triangle. Don't crack yet. Don't give up on us yet, T-Cat. RNXT trying to push back up off that $8 area. There we go. There we go. Alright, that's what we want to see. Buyers keeping it in that wedge. CMI's got a... Man, there's just so much resistance on CEI. Or CEMI. Like, it's making a nice pattern. Breaking 340, it could start moving, but it's going to run into 350, 375, and then $4. I mean, every 25 cents it's going to get slowed down. Alright, this candle's fixing to close. So I'm going to focus on TCAP for a second here, make sure that this is going to hold. Because we should be popping in the next... Well, maybe not popping, either popping or dropping in the next candle. And it may be dropping. Oh, that was not a good open. I really did not like that open. This needs to This needs to blast back over 1250 pretty soon and start holding over 1250. If not, it's going to dump. Yeah. Buyers need to hold this up. Let's see if we can get back over 1250 here. Our NXT coming back down. Come on, T-Cat. Don't you give up on me. Been down here in the trenches with you in this consolidation. You scared me with all these lower wicks. It's time to show everybody what you're made of, T-Cat. You're not just a cat, you're a T-Cat. You belong at $15. You belong over 13. Show the world your beautiful butterfly wings. You're a butterfly cat now. Don't get held up at 1250. It doesn't know you. Listen to that 1250. There you go. Show 'em, T-Cat. Show 'em your beautifulness. Show 'em who you are. Show 'em that triangles matter. Don't let those guys in the other chat hold you down. You show them what for. You break over 13 and you go to where you're supposed to go. You know what to do here. That's right. Don't worry about 1275. You can get right through there. It's just that downtrend. You can break it. That's all you gotta do now at this point. Just gotta break over 1275. Give 13 a little couple pokes, little woohoo, and then you take off and show everybody what you are. seven 7 minutes. Probably be 2 minutes. They'd probably say we're gonna taper and the market probably drop right then and there. Come on, T-Cat, show the world that you don't care about this level at 13's nothing to you. That you have bigger things in store. Show the world what you got. Spread your beautiful butterfly cat wings and show everybody what you got. So close. The good thing is we are over 1275. We need to hold over 1275. Good close on that candle. Closing above the triangle. So let's see if it can push up. If it starts pushing back down, then that's not going to be good. Needs to push back up on this candle for another test of 13. And it needs to break here. If it doesn't break here, then that's going to be real sketchy. It's getting hung up at 1275 resistance right now. There we go, breaking back through it. Let's go, T-Cat. Let's see us test this final breakdown of 13. Let's see it happen. Let's see it happen. Let's see 13 on the ask. Yeah, we're out of here. We're gone. Oh no. Oh no. Failed the first break. It looked like we were going to break there. A bunch of sellers got taken out. Let's see if we get another test here. We need to see another test. We don't want to just get rejected there and be done. We want to keep testing this 13 area consecutively here. Man, that looked like I was about to explode too. Ugh. Selling pressure. See our sellers at 1290. There you go. Testing 13. Still failing to break out. That is sketchy. Sellers are really trying to keep this below 13. We need a big buying volume push to come through here. You can see as this volume bar down here keeps changing colors, keeps going green to red. Oh, now we're having to pull back down to 1250. We need 1250 to hold. And buyers did push it back off 1250, so that's a decent sign. We got to get back up and test 13 though. Your cat's so fat it's got 2 belly rolls. Fat cats are really funny. I'm looking for T-Cat to be a fat cat. T-Cat's got potential to be a fat cat here, but it's acting like a little skinny alley cat. It's been hitting the catnip too hard. Owes the catnip dealer around the corner some money. Come on. T-Cat, you're so close. You are so close to breaking out. You just need a little more. Just a little more, my friend. See, RNXT trying to hold up. We're going to put a stop loss on this play because it's just pathetic. Pathetic. 790. Whatever. Somewhere down there. We'll put it right there for now. Alright, we got 5 seconds on this candle. We're pushing back up to 13. Let's go. Here we go. Let's go. Here we go. There we go. Starting to break. Come on, T-Cat. Show us the world. Don't you give up right there. Don't you do it. Don't you give up right there. Come on. Get back up there. Test again. This thing is all over the place. If 13 doesn't break soon, I'm just going to have to get out. But it is curling up. We're looking pretty good. 10 days crossed over the VWAP. We're above the VWAP holding. But this thing just can drop so quick. It's the thing that concerns me. Okay, we're starting to hold 1275 as support. Let's see, where did this candle hit at? This one hit at 1323. So when we do break 13, we need to see it break over 1325 as well. RNXT still holding up at bottom support there. Neuro taking the show, is it? Neuro getting halted at the top of this little wedge here. It got halted right before pre-market high. So that's a little, we'll see. No, it got halted at pre-market high. So that's a little sketchy. But it could very easily continue to run. We'll keep an eye on it. T-Cat. T-Cat, T-Cat, T-Cat. Come on. You are so close. Oh, Nero coming out of that halt. Looks like it's gonna, I don't know whether it's gonna push, what it's gonna do here. I might pop 20 shares if it can hold up and start pushing up. It's gonna, let's see, 15 is gonna be strong resistance. Looks like 1450 is actually holding up a strong resistance. Coming down to that 14 area. I'm going to snatch it off this 14 area. This 14 area may try to hold. It may not. Let's go on 20 shares there. T-Cat still barely holding. Trying to hold 14. If we crack 14, it could dump there. T-Cat needs to stay above this 40 DMA. It really needs to close above 1250. You got 50 seconds to do it. Neuro does look like it's trying to hold that 14 pretty strong. Starting to push back up there some. RNXT popping back up. Yeah, come back alive, RNXT. You way too low, buddy. This might kill TCAT, though, with these two popping up. Yeah, 10 seconds for this candle to close. Close over 14. We should see this push up some more. Let's see. Come on, get out of here. Neuro pulling back. Only got 20 shares in Neuro, and it's got a lot of support this 1350 area, so I'm going to give it some wiggle room. I'm in at 1409, so I'll give it 50 cents. That's about a $10 stop or $10 risk. Let me look at some higher time frames on these charts. Yeah, so you can see right there where this was strong resistance yesterday too. Got a bit of a bowl there. BBIG, that one gave a little action. So Neuro pulling back below 14. Okay, I'm looking at the 15 minute. Okay. Let's see how this 15 minute closes. There's 3 minutes left in this 15 minute candle. Man, TCAP looks like it's about to give up. So it looks like we're in a channel between 12, 25, and 13. Neuro still hanging in there around that 14 area. That's fine. RNXT just chilling there. SPY still climbing. Oh boy. Oh boy, I can't wait to go read what Jerome Powell said. Just saw a couple of headlines there. Alright, TCAT, you gotta hold up here. Neuro approaching 14 again. Good push back above the 40 there, the purple 40 DMA. Just on this candle, we need to see TCAT push back up. If it starts pushing lower than this, it's going to be done. Boy, everything is struggling with every resistance line. Neuro breaking back over 14. I like the way that looks. I'm going to add 10 more to Neuro. There you go, Neuro. Neuro's starting to push. If Neuro can break 15, it could really get going. Very nice. Gonna break 15 here. Struggling. Struggling, but that was a good show of strength. Here we go. Looks like we may break 15 here. Yeah, boom. Very nice. Very, very nice. Go, Neuro, go. See you shoot up some more and get halted again. Let me look at this daily chart. Where we got resistance at? 1550. 1550 is going to be some resistance. TCAT. Hold up. If Neuro starts breaking 15, that's probably going to take away from TCAT. TCAT still barely holding. I'm going to put a stop loss in on TCAT because it's making me nervous. I'll put it below 12.15. There you go, Neuro. Come on. Let's get halted. Let's shoot up and get halted again. Oh, yeah. Looking very nice. Keep going that away. Keep your climbing. Very nice, very nice. Keep going. You got this. You break 16. I'm getting, I was supposed to say getting held up at 15.50, but we're just all over the place here. That's a bit of a double top, so if it starts turning red, I'm out. I'm out. So, damn. Dropped as soon as I hit sell. Didn't get as much profit as I wanted on that. It's a double top there scaring me out. That's alright. TCAT's back up to 12.55. So TCAT may still run. Oh well. Your big meaty claws always making typos. Jesus. Alright guys, I'm going to take a quick break after that. That was a nice little quick scalp. It's probably still going to rip the way it looks, but I didn't want to risk not taking any profit with the way this week has been. So decent win, $35 there. If I can get the win I'm looking for on TCAT, and we may be good to go. Oh yeah, there goes Neuro. Try and test that 16. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a quick little break. Alright, so it looks like I got stopped out on TCAT and it's a $43 loss. So TCAT just giving up. That's why I put that stop loss in. Just couldn't get going. Alright, let's look at what these feds are saying. Just going to continue to hold RNXT. It's like slowly creeping up, so see my entries. Actually, I may add to it. Add 10 more. Just trying to bring my average down some. Get a bigger position because it does seem to be trying to hold and push back up. Neuro's consolidating, making a little triangle. Spy it in 450 again and coming back down. Wait a minute now. RNXT. Trying to come back alive. VMW. That was a little out of my price range. Yeah, it did get a little smashed down there. Some bad earnings, but well, I'm bearish on the stock market, so if you're expecting this to rebound, I don't know if that'll happen. This may sell off here on the next candle. Possibly. It's trying to hold 1550 as support. I don't know if I have enough. No, I don't have enough. I was going to try to go 10 more shares and see if it could break, but I don't have it. But I wouldn't risk much more than that because it very easily could drop. BBIG still slowly climbing. It's been climbing all day. SPRT still selling off. All right, let's read some of this nonsense on the spot. Let's see what these feds are talking about. Oh yeah, he said a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I saw this. China plans to ban U.S. IPOs for data tech heavy firms. Fed Buller said inflation is fine if no see says no says Fed is fine if inflation moderates quickly. But what the hell? It's not even a sentence. Fed is fine if inflation moderates quickly, but may need to put downward pressure on inflation if it lasts longer. Okay. Whatever. And then he said the feds would like to taper now, finish by the end of Q1 2020. Possible we're moving into a high productivity growth regime that could lead to higher interest rates than we otherwise would have seen. Okay. Fed says markets are already pricing in that taper that is going to happen. Yeah, sure it is. Sure it is. Substantial further progress test has been met for inflation. What further progress? All right. Let's counter. Let's read this. Let's see what the hell this crazy person said. Oh my god. Yeah, buddy, Fat Butchers, you ain't wrong about that. Alright, so this is his little. I'm going to just read through this real quick to myself and I'll stop and point things out. Alright, so this is all lies. First paragraph is lies. 17 months have passed since the U.S. economy faced the full force of COVID-19 pandemic. The shock led to an immediate and unprecedented decline as large parts of the economy were shuttered to contain the spread of the disease. First off, the COVID did not shut down anything. It's a virus. It can't do anything but make people sick. The governments are the one who shut everything down. But this immediate and unprecedented decline is not unprecedented. That was a bubble that had been constantly being built up since they've been doing quantitative easing in 2008. So, lies. First two sentences, straight lies out of Jerome Powell's mouth. The path of recovery has been a difficult one. Okay, a little COVID stuff. Strong policy support has fueled a vigorous but uneven recovery. What do you mean uneven recovery? What is an uneven recovery? And he tries to explain it in many respects historically anomalous and reversal of typical patterns in a downturn. Aggregate personal income rose rather than fell. I wonder why. Because the government was handing out dollars left and right. This is not, like, what kind of nonsense are you talking about? Households massively shifted their spending from service to manufacturing goods. Booming demand for goods and the strength and speed of reopening have led to shortages and bottlenecks. Now, how did the strength and speed of reopening lead to shortages? That's not what causes shortages. There's some demand, yeah, but nonsense. Oh, and then he even contradicts himself. The strength and speed of reopening have led to shortages and bottlenecks, leaving the COVID constrained supply side unavailable. Is it because of COVID or is it because the demand for goods and booming? Which one is it, pal? Make up your mind. The result has been elevated inflation in durable goods. Bullshit. That the result of inflation is from printing tons of money. That is inflation. The definition of inflation is the same definition as blowing up a balloon. You're inflating the money supply. You did that. Don't blame it on COVID. Experienced an annual inflation rate well below zero over the past quarter century. That's a lie. Labor market conditions are improving but turbulent. That's a lie. They're not improving at all. The pandemic continues to threaten not only health and life but also economic activity. So is it positive or negative? We're two paragraphs in, and he said it's kind of good, it's kind of bad. Some stuff, this stuff, I'm blaming this. I'm not gonna blame me. I'm gonna blame that. Yeah. This is a bunch of BS. I will focus on the Fed's effort to promote our maximum employment and price stability goals in this upheaval and suggest how lessons from history and careful Now the gaw here, this line right here, to suggest how lessons from history and careful focus. If you were looking at history, you would be looking at the money printing in Zimbabwe, Germany, and Venezuela. So you're not looking at history. You're ignoring history. Let's see. Careful focus. Yeah, you don't have any focus at all. You don't know what you're doing. The recession, the pandemic recession, the briefest yet deepest on record, displaced roughly 30 million workers. No. Once again, you're trying to blame this recession on the virus. The virus didn't shut anything down. That was the government. Oh boy. The pace of recovery has exceeded expectations. Has it? You were just saying how there's labor shortages and everything else. uh, Oh, and then he even says it right here. The recovery in employment has lagged that in output. Nonetheless, employment gains have also come faster than expected. So employment's lagging, but it's faster than expected. Okay, another contradiction. The economic downturn is not falling equally on all Americans. Well, that's... Everybody's got different money, and some people invest and some people spend. So that's the difference right there. And those least able to shoulder the burden have been hardest hit. In particular, despite progress, joblessness continues to fail disproportionately on lower wage workers in the service sector and on African Americans and Hispanics. Oh boy. The unevenness of the recovery can further be seen through the lens of a sectorial shift of spending into goods, particularly durable goods such as appliances, furnitures, and cars. So most appliances, furnitures, and cars now are all made in China. So if all our spending is going to China, that's not money going back into our economy. That's money leaving out of our economy. So that's not good. And the spendings went away from in-person services such as travel and leisure. Yeah. Restaurant meals fell 45% as the pandemic struck. Once again, we're not going to blame it on the government. We're going to just continue to blame it on the virus. Yeah, no kidding, air travel dropped 95%. Y'all said to stop flying planes. Oh my goodness. Even today with overall gross domestic product and consumption spending more than fully recovered, What? Gross domestic product, that's no. The total employment is now 6 million below its February 2020 level, and 5 million of that shortfall is in the still depressed service sector. I wonder why they're depressed. Again, pandemic afflicted supply. Rising durable prices are a principal factor lifting inflation. No, that's not how inflation works. You're the head of the Federal Reserve. The prices are rising because inflation makes your dollars less valuable. This is simple economics. Stop lying to everybody. Given the ongoing upheaval in the economy, so we were looking good, some strains and surprises are inevitable. Oh my god! Let me go back to the stocks. I need a break from reading this stuff. This is mind-bogglingly stupid comments from the Fed. So Nero's still in this triangle. Could be a possible breakout coming. Another possible breakout. SPR not doing too much. Yeah, and other than Neuro, that's about the only thing I see going on. SPY's still in that 449 area. Alright, let's go back and finish the rest of this nonsense. We're almost done. So the outlook has brightened considerably. Job gains have risen steadily over the course of a year. Yeah, the pace of hiring is faster than any time in recorded data, but so is the attrition levels. People are getting hired and then quitting. Yeah, see right there, he says it right at level of job openings and quits are at a record high. That's exactly what I was saying. Employers report they cannot fill jobs fast enough to meet returning demand. Exactly. Talking all that garbage about how employment's doing great, and then he turns around and says, we've got labor shortage. These favorable conditions for job seekers. Favorable conditions, you say. The employment rate has declined to 5 a post-pandemic low. Yeah, it's not what you want though. Long term, where did that go? I just clicked on something I should have clicked on. Oh, here we go. Get back up here. That was stupid what he just said there too. Where'd it go? Long term unemployment remains elevated. And everything's lagged. And he's talking about the Delta variant. The rapid reopening of the economy has brought a sharp run up in inflation. All right, I'm done. I'm not listening to not one more damn word out of that lying piece of shit's mouth. All right. So let's see what we got here. What you guys have been talking about while I've been going off on a rant on our stupid Federal Reserve. Like, how dumb do you got? Like, you can't be that dumb. You're the head of the Federal Reserve, so you're lying. You're a piece of shit liar. That's all you are. Because how are you going to say that inflation is cause of demand? And no, that's not how inflation works. That's not how it works. Like, how stupid. That is such a dumb comment. That's so stupid. Basically, here's the short of everything Jerome Powell said without me having to read any further. Everything is COVID's fault. We did not do anything. We're not responsible for this crazy hyperinflation. The government, it's not their fault that there's shortages everywhere, even though they constricted all travel, all imports and exports, closed down the borders, shut everything down. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. I wipe my own butt. This is all garbage nonsense. Everything that come out of the Fed's mouth is garbage nonsense today. And traders are getting false confidence in the stock market because of this garbage nonsense. And as soon as the Feds taper, when they actually do taper, you notice they are still not tapering. They just said we would like to taper. Remember, we went from talking about tapering to talking about tapering. Then a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about tapering. Now we're talking about wanting to taper because they don't have any options. They don't have any more moves. They don't have any more tools in their tool bag. All they can do is try to bullshit everybody into the stock market and try to bullshit them back into, jobs and that the economy's great. Everybody, nothing's wrong here. There's nothing to see. There's no war in Bossing Say. That's what's going on right now. Don't pay attention. The economy's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry. Your pensions are fine. Your 401k is fine. The inflation is not because we printed 3 times the amount of the supply of dollars in the past year that has ever existed. It's not because of that. It's because of the rising demand in the economy. I shouldn't have read it. It's positive. It's positive, I guess. But it's nonsense. It's positive nonsense. Make everybody feel good. Meanwhile, let's pull up TradingView and look at some stuff. Let's see what's happening in the markets today besides just here. Let's see. I see some Whopper talk. Yeah, everybody's talking some breakfast. Y'all are making me hungry. Lauren's got all types of birds that you can eat their eggs. Daniel B's getting a Whopper. Ice is delicious. All right. Oh, Daniel B, it's the Jasmine Tea Shop. The Jasmine Dragon with Uncle Iroh. If you don't know this reference, then you should really go watch that show because it'll teach you some stuff about life. Yeah, exactly, Lauren. The Fed, they didn't have anything to say. Yeah, I should have taken your summary. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. So, you see BBIG with a big pop. It's slowly climbing. Bitcoin trying to push back to 50,000. See, all the cryptos are green, so I like seeing that. Oh boy, how I dislike the Federal Reserve and our stupid government. They really are dumb. Oh, look at that drop in the U.S. dollar. what was the Fed? Oh, the stock market's going up right now, but look at the U.S. dollar. The U.S. dollar just dumped on that news. Yeah, there's the truth. There's the big red truth right there in the middle of all the nonsense he was saying. Talking about inflation's causing this. Now, this is a head and shoulders pattern. The dollar index has got a head and shoulders pattern. Yikes. Yikes. Up, out, and look what shot up after Jerome Powell's little talkie. Dollar dropped, gold back over 1800. Silver pushing back up to 24. U.S. oil pushing back up to 70. Now let's look. U.S. dollar getting destroyed against the Australian dollar. Dropping against the Swiss franc. Dropping against the euro. Pretty hard, actually. Nasty drop on the British pound. U.S. dollar is crashing against the British pound. Starting to crash against the Japanese yen. Dumping against the Russian ruble. Yeah, buddy. Keep talking that nonsense, Mr. Powell. Keep making cryptos and gold and silver and stuff cheaper so I can buy it. While the rest of this stock market goes all to hell. Yeah. See, the fact they didn't say they are tapering, people are getting a false confidence. They think that was positive. And so Biden's coming back into the SPY, but we'll see. We'll see how much longer the SPY and the overall market can hold up. Trying, but so, all right, guys, I'm pretty much done for the day. It's Friday. I'm not taking any more trades. I'm definitely holding VIXY because after seeing what the Fed say, it's a bunch of nonsense. I still am in RNXT for now, still just going sideways. So I don't know. Looks like it may drop here soon, but it's held up this 8 so far, so we'll see what happens with it. I'll let you guys know on the last rip. And Neuro completely selling off. That looks pretty ugly. Top gainers right now on the NASDAQ are both down. PBIG can break 4. It's got room up to 430, 450. But after 4, there's a lot of resistance through here. Basically, 450 to 5 is a bunch of resistance. So if it's going to go super crazy, it'd have to break 5. But it could break 4 and run up to 5. Could be a dollar move out of that. When life started as a porn star. So it looks like it's may try to test 14 here. You can see BBIG is struggling with that $4 area, having a problem trying to break up. I'll be right. All right. Yeah, so it's still getting held up there. One Life playing Neuro on that little 15 bounce. I don't know if it's going to keep going, buddy. Let's see, did the SPY break over? Oh, got the wrong thing. There we go. The SPY's going to give another test of 450, it looks like. Yeah, I don't know if it can. It's getting hung up at 1575 right now. So it's got to break that 1575 to keep going. There it goes, starting to come back down to 15. But the 40 is right there. There is 15 is support, so if they can hold 15, it should be all good. Possibly could be the start of a new uptrend if it can hold 15. SPRT still trying to pop up some, but basically going sideways. RNXT with another little U-shape up. Can I add 10 more? There we go. Add 10 more to this because it is trying to hold up, bringing my average down a little bit more. Got a double bottom possibly forming on RNXT. Oh, let me change my stop loss there. I'm just going to let that move the rest of the day. If the SPY does continue to pump up, RNXT could come back alive. Is it Labor Day weekend? Are we, is the market closed on Monday? I don't think it is, but I could be wrong. Yeah, there goes Neuro looking like it may crack down here. Yep, cracking down below 15. Oh, next weekend for Labor Day. Okay. I didn't think it was quite Labor Day weekend yet. It sounded weird to me. But I don't know. I don't hardly know what day it is half the time, so I definitely am not keeping up with the holidays. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day here because there's not much going on. RNXT, if it is going to push back up, it's going to be slow going. Um, Neuro dropping back below 15, so it's probably going to slow down. Yeah, the SPY getting rejected at 450, so still not able to break. If it doesn't break 450 soon, we're going to see a pullback in the SPY. Oh, Jesus. Lauren, you know a guy for everything, it sounds like. Or a girl, you know, your mom's got the connect on all the bird eggs. Got a guy for mushrooms. You are the plug. Oh, SPRT, did that just rip to 40? Yeah, it did just pop up to 40. Did it get halted there? Yeah, it got halted. So nice little $3 pop on SPRT coming back alive some. That's interesting. BBIG breaking 4. Yes, testing 4 now. Like I said, a lot of resistance ahead of it above this 4, so I mean it could continue to climb. I would say if it can hold 4 as support, it's at least got room to 425, 430. But as soon as we get up to this area, pretty much from 425 to 5, this whole block is going to be resistance. There's going to be a lot of selling pressure in there. But trying to hold 4. If it can't hold 4, then it could be done. But if you're interested in this play, just put it on a trend line and just play the trend line. As long as it holds above the trend line, it'll keep climbing up. Yeah, Neuro's starting to look real bad. AEHL, keep this one on watch. It's getting a little bit of buy-in today, and it is close to breaking this triangle. This break over 325, and this might get going. Keep this on close watch. So it is in the close. It is in the tip. It's very low float. And you see BBIG getting rejected hard off of $4. I'm going to do the Annie video this weekend when life. I'm almost caught up. I was up till 4 in the morning last night editing. My good editor is back. He was out of commission for a little bit. So I'm almost caught up. I will try to get the Annie video out by the weekend, and Lauren, I will try to get your ammo stock video out by the end of the weekend too. Daniel B and Peloton, man. You love you some Peloton. SPRT still ripping up. Looks like it's about to get. Well, I thought it was halted for a second because it paused, but that was just a. Whew! Look at that spread. Spread is all over the place. Ooh, RNXT just had a dump down. If it does not come back up here. Yeah, I just got stopped out. So that was a nasty loss there. I'm down quite a bit this week. I gotta come back next week and really get to work. So out there losing about $100 today. It's been a bad week for me. Except for with cryptos. I need rest. I can't rest. I can't stop. Must keep going. Must do. That's all I know is do. Just do. I appreciate the concerns though. I'm going to try to rest some over the weekend, but more than likely that's not going to happen. So, but I'm coming back next week. I'm coming back next week, and I'm coming hard for the stock market. After my trading this week, not locking in profits on so many different trades. So many trades I was up in profit on and didn't lock in. So that's enough of that. I'm gonna go and meditate on top of a waterfall with a beehive mask. I'm just gonna take a beehive and just stick it on my head and meditate while I'm getting stung by hundreds of bees. All right, well, I'm going to call it a day. It's going to be probably quite a bit of content coming out this weekend on this channel and the crypto channel. So be on the lookout for all that good stuff. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. Stay safe out there. Until next time.